You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature.
Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop. Thanks for stopping by today. For everybody that's still watching, I do appreciate it very much. If you haven't been around in a long time, your views are helping me. January is always a really bad month for views, so if anybody can just, click on a playlist and let it play, that would be greatly appreciated. And then, now this putty here, the Falling Water 1 pound Megatin, is totally transparent. This has been sold out on their website for quite a while. Now, what I did was I made a video of the liquid glass, the original one, and then the updated one, so we could all see the difference. Now, this one was pretty dirty, and that's what happens to these transparent putties. So you have to wash your hands and make sure they are clean before you play with them. Now, there are a bunch of other liquid glass clear putties, all in the Find It series, where you can look for little items inside the clear putty. And then there's also a putty called Rose Lagoon, which I have not got in my collection. And then I had mentioned previously that Crazy Aaron's is making a spreadsheet of all their putties. When I get that, then I'll know exactly how many transparent putties there were. But I want to show you this one. And we'll check it out now. Like I said, out of stock on their website. You don't see them making many 1 pound tins. So here we go. The Eye of the Beholder. Use the putty to create a cool funhouse mirror effect. Just stretch your putty thin and look through it. Oh, exciting. So many ways to play. A soothing study aid, an imagination starter, a fun fidget tool. Thinking putty is all of this and more. Open up a tin and discover a world of possibilities. Now, I may put something down here like a sheet of glass, or even that, maybe a sheet of glass. That's what I'll do, because that's definitely cleaner, and the surface is not as, this one's been used so much. So let me come back, put the glass down, and then we'll open this tin of putty. All right, let's check this tin out. Let's see, easy to open. We'll see about that. Let's check out the side of the box first. You have stretch, squish, twist. Now, they've done this on their boxes for quite a long time. Actually, if you go back to this here, you'll see they did it way back when. This was from, no year. I thought it'd have a year. Okay, no year. So I don't know exactly when this was from. But when I made this video, I'll be able to determine that. That was one of the earlier videos I did with Crazy Aaron's. And I've done a lot of their putties. Okay, difficult box. Now, I did not get this from Crazy Aaron's. I had to find this from a different website. Okay, so this is dated October 13, 2021. I've never actually seen a date on a tin like that. I mean, on a box like that before. And it has a waterfall on the top of the tin. Now it's been stored flat, so it should not be on the lid. Ooh, it's in a bag. That I was not expecting. That was not as exciting as I thought. Oh, and it's like a sealed bag. Ooh, look at that. It's like a squish toy now. Will I be able to get all this out of the bag? And it's vacuum sealed. I'm going to cut it up a little higher. We'll go straight across, like that, and then Okay, so just getting this out of the bag now, it's going to lose its clear properties, so let's see if I can do this. There's going to be no easy way to do this. I'm going to have to lose this bag and maybe store it in another bag. Now, this is a very thick, this is probably 2 or 3 times thicker than a sandwich bag. Okay, I just want to let that sit there then. While that's doing that, I'll just pick away. It has little specks in it. So can it be totally transparent if it's got little specks in it? What do you all think? Don't mind me, just study the putty. Let me zoom in now. while you're studying the putty, I'm going to try to save everything that's in the bag. This is one of the first putties I've ever seen in a bag. From Crazy Aaron, that is. I've seen other putties that are like this. Now, if you're going to do what they said on the tin and see through it, you cannot play with it. You have to just do it right away from inside the tin, from outside the tin. You take it out, and then you... Now, I did a video... you take it out, then you stretch it very carefully. You cannot handle the putty much, because then you get... It's not as clear. It's got little bubbles in it, or whatever you would call it. Let me bring this down a little bit. Okay, so I don't want to play with this much. I just want to stretch. Let's bring in the tin. Let's see if you can see through to the tin like you are in the mirror. Remember? You can. You can see the tin. Ooh, look at that. All right, let's leave that there. Sometimes just letting the putty do its thing is cool. All right, so my plan with the putties, I mentioned numerous times. I keep mentioning it because new people come in. Crazy Aaron's had told me that they're coming up with a database, a list in a spreadsheet format of all of their putties through history. And that's how I was able to know I've done all the magnetic putties except for 2, which are coming up, by the way. And then I'll know what putties I need to complete certain series and limited edition putties to try to find them. That's the goal. All right, so here's played with, and then here is not played with. There is definitely a difference. You can still see my hand through it, but this is a little cloudier, and it takes time. I made the last putty video I did with the liquid glass. I actually set that, and I recorded it for an hour or so, from where it goes from played with to clear again. So I'm not going to do that. I think I'm just going to play with this one more. Stretch it more. Does it look like a waterfall? It kind of does. Let me turn the camera straight. Now let's all pretend and imagine that the waterfall is up here, and the water's going down like that. There's your waterfall. I've never actually stood under a waterfall. Has anybody stood under a waterfall? You see videos of people standing there enjoying the flow of water. Oh wait, maybe I have. I went to Niagara Falls and I went behind the falls. That's not actually standing in it though. Look at that. It's like a pool of water. So this one breaks apart the played with one real easy. The more I play with it, the more air gets in it, and the less transparent it becomes. It's really hard to tell visually. Put it back over the tin. Like if I put that there, you can't see the word Crazy Aaron. Let's see. Stretch. Yeah. Okay, you can kind of see it. Now with this over it, yeah, when it's stretched in, you can definitely see it easier. Okay. Mm-hmm. Do you think I'd ever do every Crazy Aaron's putty? No. It was 300 something. I have the exact number in the last video's description. I put all the information there. From what I have to what they have, it's hundreds. Hundreds! Maybe one day, I don't know. I almost don't want to play with it because I just like it this transparent consistency, but and the more I mess with it, so I'll just do that. I'll just fold it, move it around, stretch it, twist it, so you could watch it move slowly. How cool is that? I'm still playing with this one. You could tell the difference now between the two. All right, let me lift this up. I'm going to drop it down from the top. Here we go. I'll just try to stretch it. Ooh. I'll try to not break it. It just it comes apart pretty easy. Nothing I can do about that. Ooh, that one stretched really nice, see? It's already starting to lose its transparency. I mean, that's a substantial. If you can get 1 pound tins, it's very substantial. It's more than enough putty to pass around. Okay, no more. It's lost its puttiness. Let's see if I could just squish it. Yes, I can. Let me turn up the camera a little bit. I wonder how long this one would take if I just left the big lump of putty to get clear again. I could do that at the end. I could wrap up the video. That's what I could do. I could wrap up the video and then just set a big lump of this here and see how long it takes. Just record it. Let the camera just run till it runs out of disk space. Okay, I can bring this one in now. That was all the extras. So do they recommend storing it in the tin in a bag? That is the question. This bag is totally shot now. Well, they have a little bit here. Let's see. Known to be magical, majestic, and relaxing, waterfalls are often found in the most beautiful places on Earth. Reflecting this natural wonder, falling water, thinking putty, is a crystal clear blue that shimmers with iridescent edges to simulate moving water. Hopefully I showed that. Play with it when you need a moment's peace, or whenever you need to go with the flow. PuttyWorld.com. There. There's the shimmering. See the shimmering? Shimmering with the light. Shimmering when you set it down a certain way. Now that I'm playing with it, it seems to be less pulley apart. Is that a word, pulley? Less to pull apart. It's alive. It's alive. Now, this was a clean piece of glass, and there is like a putty residue. I had washed this right before the video, and now it's on the glass. You could feel it. It's just a little bit of, there we go. It still broke apart. That's stretching really nice. Maybe this will work better now. Okay, so we've seen that. Ooh, that sound. The screechy glass. It is a pretty color, I must say. There's some deeper colors in there when you, like, it get really dark when you put your hands like that, and then you let the light through. It gets light again, and the more you pull it, the lighter it gets to where, look, you can still see through it. See that? Stretch, stretch. Ooh, look at that stretch. Perfect stretch. All right, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap it up here. Say thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this cool mega tin, and then I'm going to add more video. Maybe I'll talk at the end, but right now I'm going to set this here, get the camera just right, and I'm going to let it run for, say, an hour. And then I'll speed that up, and we'll check it out. And as always, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. And I'm looking forward to getting that list from Crazy Aaron's. Maybe soon, we shall see. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Later. Alright, so that was about 2 hours actually to get like that. It's pretty much returned back to normal, but there is still air bubbles, and that's pretty cool how these formed on the top. Alright, there you go. I think that shows the putty in its best way. And thanks again for watching. Hope you enjoyed that little speeded up video. Later!
If you're looking for the item you just saw in the video, click here. Watch more videos by clicking here. Don't forget to share on social media and give a thumbs up.
Hey, LPS-Dave.
What's up, Butch?
Make sure they don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, please click here to subscribe to Lucky Penny Shop. And always remember, when you see a lucky penny,
Pick it up.